So in this video we will explore Bordoy, which is one of the northern islands of the Faroes. And we will start out here in this beautiful little valley slash fjord, Árnafjørður. So Árnafjørður is one of the less photographed locations in the Faroe Islands, and it's kind of sad because it's, in my opinion, quite a cool location. Like, we have the fjord, and then we have of course the settlement in the front, and then we have this pointy tip slash mountain in the background, and in my opinion that makes for actually pretty good photograph. And we are here where it's almost winter solstice, which means that the sun rises just behind that mountain. Now, if we get a month away from winter solstice, the sun will rise out over the fjord, so that might be a little bit more optimal time of the year to visit this location. You can get some pretty good photographs from up here, or you can also get some really strong photographs with the drone. You can also walk up into the mountains and get a really cool perspective, but obviously I will just fly my drone here, which is both easier and gives me a lot more freedom to choose my perspective and my composition. The other location I want to show from Bordoy is probably also the most known. Above the town of Klaksvik, which is the second largest town in the Faroes, you can hike the mountain Klakkur. It is easy to find as there is only one road up there. When you can't drive further, park the car at the parking lot and hike the rest of the way. Just follow the trail towards the top and be sure to close the gate after you when you pass the fence. The trail can be muddy, so I would recommend to have some proper hiking boots. So right now we are on the way to the top of probably the most famous hike in Bordoy, and this place looks just absolutely stunning. Just look here in the background. We are here for promising sunset. Hope to get some beautiful colors in the clouds. It has been like this for a couple of hours. It should stay like this according to the forecast, but you never know, it's the Faroe Islands. We've had this dappled light, as you can see here, the shadows from the clouds all afternoon and evening. So hopefully it will continue. I'll just look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. So the hike is fairly simple. Just drive all the way up. I've already described that. And then you just go on the hike. It's like pretty obvious. Just go for the top here and you'll be there. About half an hour of hiking. On the way to the top there is a great view towards west and the settlement Leirvik. The footage from this location is actually from two different visits, one in August and one in September. On both visits we had great light and lots of wind. However, on the first visit the wind was especially strong. Since the main view from Klakkur is towards north, we got to feel the full force of the northern wind. So this is just one of those places where it's just absolutely phenomenal, but the wind is so strong. So the rest from here will probably just be B-roll with my voiceover. Now there is quite a nice outcrop down there. So put a person down there and you just have the most spectacular silhouette of the fjord and the light from this other side here. So that's what we are going to work on tonight. And it will just be incredible, absolutely stunning. With Kunoy on the right and Kalsoy on the left, you have a great frame and an epic view where you can place a small person for scale to yet again show how absolutely massive the Faroe Islands is. Of course, as always, be super careful. Especially in windy conditions, sudden gusts can actually kick you off balance. Luckily the wind was not as bad on the next visit, so I did manage to fly the drone. In my opinion, this is another fantastic view of the Faroe Islands. We were also hit by a snow shower, which created a beautiful and dramatic environment and some interesting light. Sadly, I did not get the strong sunbeams from KASE, which we shortly experienced on the first tour, so I used Photoshop to add this effect. Be sure to check out my video on how to create realistic sunbeams if you want to learn how to do that. If you haven't noticed yet, I have released a new editing tutorial. In this tutorial, I share how I shoot my seascapes, control the clouds and water, and edit my golden hour photos. For more information about the tutorial, check out the link in the description and get a 10% discount with the coupon code. Bordoy is a beautiful island and there are plenty other hikes to go to get other vantage points. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I would highly appreciate both a like and a comment.